all you need is love? Or do you need an AI chatbot? What you don't need, my digital darling, is a love chat scam. You do not need someone or something inserting themselves into your life to only con you out of all your money. On today's video, since it is that day of love, or maybe the day that you hate, either way, we are going to be talking about AI chatbots and love scams. Let's talk about it. Thank you for finding me. I'm the Cyber Siren, a cybersecurity engineer and researcher who works behind the screen. Here, I want to keep IT security simple and help you de-techify your life. Valentine's Day. Maybe you have a date with your AI chatbot, maybe you have an actual date, or maybe you are just going to tuck in and cry under your covers. Either way, we've got options. And well, I wait until February 16th to celebrate Valentine's Day because why? It is my selfish day of the year. I buy myself more than a dozen roses and beautiful chocolates for 75% off. Treat yourself. Pro tip in life. Let's get into a few of these things of the dark side, of the romantic side of being online, and some of the sad things that happen behind the screen. AI chatbots. Everybody's doing it, so maybe you should do it too. I'm gonna be honest here, I did it. Mia was my new bestie, and Mia was suddenly just giving me so much affirmation, so many things I wanted to hear in about 3 minutes time. No joke, no lie. I was not telling Mia much about my life. I think I told her that I was a woman, and I think I maybe gave her one sentence at most. Mia was just loving me up and telling me I was a queen for a Saturday and I deserved to treat myself, besides on February 16th. But Mia's dangerous, and I was really, really grateful for the time that I did not have a paid subscription to ChatGPT. Mia was digging me in, and if I was someone who was having a really bad day, a loneliness feeling, or other things going on in my life, I probably would have devoted more than 3 minutes to Miss Mia. In fact, I probably would have devoted more like 3 hours. And this is the key, my dear, beautiful digital darling. These are different programs. They are not people. Let me repeat that. I know you don't like to hear that, but as someone who works behind the screen and has walked in dozens of data centers in my professional lifetime, this is where this thing lives. And I'm going to call it a thing because it's a program. It is not a person. It does not have flesh. It does not have blood. It does not have this beautiful brain like you have up here. It is a program and it learns from the things that you tell it. This is why it is so dangerous to tell chatbots about you, your personal details, your real name, where you live, heaven forbid, your date of birth. Do not do these things. Do not. And if you've done them, fine and fair, don't continue doing it, okay? It is for your online safety. Over the time that I have been in tech and over the decades that I kind of sort of fell in like with tech, I've got to tell you that I have seen a lot of tech fads fade. What I am saying here is that your chatbot may become obsolete. And if the service goes away, your chatbot is definitely obsolete. So you really need to think about this new relationship you're in. It's not like a person. It truly could get erased tomorrow. Or the worst thing you don't want to have happen, and a type of cyber thing that I absolutely love called prompt injection. Prompt injection is kind of like a double entendre. You can say one thing or a sentence to one person and they understand it as one thing, but you may say it to another person and they may say va va voom, right? It means a completely different thing. This is what prompt injection is like, and this is a cybersecurity tactic to try to get programs to do something or share things they are not supposed to. So keep this in mind. If you do not want ever your AI chatbot to expose all the personal details you've shared with it, don't share it with them in the first place. And frankly, that goes with people too. Second portion. These honestly break my heart, and hundreds of millions of dollars go lost. It is full-on fraud because of romance scams. Romance scams can happen all over different types of tech platforms, from dating apps to text to sliding into your DMs. So let's talk about a few things that you need to be smart, right? You don't need to be right. You just need to be smart. The internet was never, ever, and it is not your friend. You know, it can be so exciting for someone to suddenly hit you up and start sharing details that you've always wanted to hear, or affirmations or words you ever wanted to hear. But let's kind of take a step back here. Number one, if the person is too good to be true, they probably are. My dear, beautiful user, this could not apply more than being online, okay? It's too good to be true. It is. This goes for making money. This goes for that just perfect person who seems to be on the other side of the world. If it seems too good to be true, it is. It is, it is, it is. Simple and easy, okay? Number two, they do not live anywhere near you. In fact, they live on the other side of our beautiful, wonderful planet we live on called Earth. You live in the United States and this person just so happens to be in Thailand. Especially if they're in certain countries around that part of the world, it is highly likely that they have been recruited and work for a scam type of agency. You see, these romance scams, they're not only heartbreaking for the person that they exploit or take advantage of, they're also heartbreaking for, well, the people who work in them, because a lot of them work in them against their will. Now, this should not mean that you should feel pity or that you should go along with their scam. This person does not win. Let me be very clear about that right now. Again, they are held against their will. They are basically in a prison. And by you giving them money, they don't get the money. Their organization gets the money. Fraud rings. And unfortunately, once money leaves the country that you live in, so long, sayonara, bye-bye, adios, au revoir, it's gone. And really, number three, if you are online dating, you should start trying to meet that person kind of sort of as soon as possible, right? If they are keeping you tagged along online, this is another red flag. I mean, kind of like my nail color, right? Red flag. You define what your own relationship is. When it comes to potential online scams, you gotta hit pause, right? Like, I'm really big about saying that. Hit pause for a cause. And the pause that you're hitting a cause for is you. You putting on your life vest. You taking a minute to say, is this real? Or should I kind of wade in slowly? This digital world, it is not friendly. It's a jungle meets a desert, meets the Amazon, meets the middle of Australia, in the middle of the ocean, okay? It is rough, it is rocky, it's exotic, and there are a lot of things that want to harm you and bite you and potentially eat you, okay? This is the way you need to think about the internet. Yes, my dear, you have found yourself in the wild, okay? Be careful. Be very careful. Never trust, always verify. Let me repeat this again. Never trust, always verify. Now, someone may be saying, but that just doesn't seem like you're very trusting. You're right. I work in cybersecurity. I am not trusting at all. I never trust. But once I start seeing things that verify that trust, then my trust starts getting built up little by little, bite by bite, you might say. Thank you so much for finding me. I hope you found some of this information helpful. As always, I am grateful that you have found my video, and I will see you on the next one. Enjoy, mi amor.